Well, hello gang, and welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII. This time, well, last time we went and got the Cran Spaniels or something like that. The Crat Spaniels? I don't know. Anyways, we got the gemstones, and we're going to take them over here to this jerk, who also has his dog out right now. Friggin' asshole dog.
You disgust me! I didn't know you from Adam, but still I took you in. And this is how you repay me.
I didn't do anything. Please believe me, I was just feeding Leopold as normal.
What? What did you call him? It's Sir Leopold. Just who do you think you are?
If you ever run into somebody who gets upset about titles and you're not in the military, spit in their eye and walk on.
Has this imbecile upset you too, Sir Leopold? Of course he has. Such impertinence. No doubt the vile layabouts put poison in your food as well.
Please, Master. You must believe me. I would never serve Sir Leopold poison.
Why should I believe you? If you want to prove your innocence, you'll have to eat some yourself. Now, while I watch. Not like that. On your hands and knees. And look like you're enjoying it.
Yeah, he's got a good heart, huh? This guy deserves to eat dog food for being so stupid.
That's it. It suits you, David. Well, said Leopold, he seems safe enough. Enjoy your dinner. David, Sir Leopold is as much your master as I am. I shouldn't have to remind you that you treat him with the utmost respect. Understood? Ah, you're back. I apologize for my servant's unsightly display. So, what are you doing here? If you come to report back, I'll be waiting in my room.
I mean, I'm not even sure Dual Magus is as evil as he is. Oh, goody, it's nighttime. I just wanted to come kick Sir Leopold in the ribs. And maybe push David down for being a wimp. David, you really need some self-esteem. Oh, it's you. You saw that, did you? How embarrassing. For some reason, the Master's in a bad mood today. He needs someone to take his frustration out on. I'll have to be careful he doesn't dismiss me. I don't want to leave this job. I like it here, and I'm very fond of the Master. I can't explain why exactly, but I feel like it's fate that I've ended up working here. Maybe he's got some type of like charming spell or something. Maybe he's using like Jedi persuasion powers. He's got a lot more guards hanging around.
Ah, there you are. I hope that little scene before didn't upset you. Is nothing unusual.
I guess it's not unusual around here.
I don't know why, but just looking at David's face makes my blood boil.
I can relate.
Of course, I'd never dream of firing him. I have far too much fun being his master. But enough of that. Have you got the jewels? have you brought me the crown spindles?
Yes.
Ha ha! You have!
Even though I honestly don't think we should help him. Period.
I won't have you bore me with details. I only care about results.
And we hand them over, unfortunately.
Yes. Just holding them in my hands, I can feel the waves of magical energy flowing out of them. Yes, the crown spindles. Making an impenetrable barrier will be simplicity itself with these. That wand-waving bimbo won't stand a chance. And I expect you're feeling rather pleased with yourself. Helping the great Domenico is an honor, is it not?
Can I choose a yes or no answer for this one, game?
So, let me reward you. You may serve me as a god until that meddling girl comes back. I presume you accept this honor.
No.
There's no need to be diffident. I'm sure you'll do.
There he goes. He's trying to use that persuasion magic.
Very good. From this moment on, you will be my bodyguards. And now, for the first task in your new post. Come this way.
I said no because I didn't want to debase myself serving a jerk like you. Interesting.
This leads to my secret library. You will find a book for me in there.
I was wondering what that symbol on the wall meant.
The book is called the Big Book of Barriers. It contains a recipe for making a very powerful barrier.
Okay, and why do I need to go down there and get it? Oh, wow. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna steal everything you've got. 650 gold coins. You didn't know we were thieves, did you? With a thief's key. Among other things, a magic vestment. Wonderful. And a mini medal. This is the game's way of kind of rewarding you for having to work with such an asshole. It's an old manuscript entitled A History of the Diaconis Family, Volume 1. It seems to have been written by one of Domenico's ancestors. My name is Ch.35 Diaconos. I was an apprentice under the great magician Kupus. Kupus was more than just a teacher and master of the magical arts. He was also an extremely wise and intelligent man. One day he said to me, "Someday, evil will return to this land, and when it does, the magical abilities of one of my descendants will identify them as the heir of a great sage. This will place them in terrible danger." Fearing for the safety of his kin, Master Kupus came to a momentous decision. With a potent incantation, he would transfer his great powers to my own family line in an attempt to hide the truth from the world. Once the fateful ritual had been performed and Master Kupus stood bereft of his magical powers, he turned and left without another word. Desperately, I tried to follow him, but he had vanished without a trace, and I never saw his face again. It's weird. It's an old manuscript entitled A History of the Diaconis Family, Volume 2. Seems to have been written by one of his ancestors. It's Cletus again. After Master Kupus transferred his magical powers to me, I cast a special spell over both of our family lines. No matter how many years went by, the spell would ensure that the fates of our two families would be inextricably linked, and that when the time came, our descendants would irresistibly be drawn together Okay, so that explains David. Now I can only hope and pray that the Diaconos family will always watch over and protect the descendants of Master Kupus. And it's the big book of barriers. We toss it in the bag. That explains David. It doesn't excuse David. There is a difference. I'm just saying, don't confuse the two. It's her! The girl with the scepter! It's the wand wench! She's back sooner than we thought.
What on earth took you so long?
You had a lot of chests I had to loot.
That pesky wand-waving bimbo is turned up again. I must erect the barrier immediately. Did you find the big book of barriers? Don't disappoint me now.
No, I don't. I didn't find it.
What are you playing at? There's no time to fool around. I need that book.
What book are you talking about?
What are you playing at?
Damn it. No, I don't know what book you're talking about.
What are you playing at?
What book are you talking about? What book are you talking about?
What are you playing at?
Fuck it. Fine. Plump hands the big book of barriers over to Domenico.
Yes, this is it. Now, let me see. Yes, the final barrier. I must begin at once. You, go outside and stall that meddlesome floozy.
Is he gonna throw the book into the boiling pot
Worrying
there?
about? I'll have it done in a flash. Can't you tell a great magician when you see one?
No.
Just before you go. Fiery foo and babbling goo. Behold!
Hold what? Oh, okay. Party is fully healed.
Now that you're in top form, go and stall that wand-waving menace. Every second counts. Go!
Crap. Fine. If we're gonna have to go fight her, I'd prefer not to. What are they, outside? What's she doing? Killing David? Absorbing his magic or something? Hey, bunny girl. What's going on? I'm scared. Oh, I wanted to talk to the princess lookalike.
I see you've ignored my advice to prepare a stronger defense.
Shut up! You won't get past me! I won't let you lay a finger on Master Domenico!
Domenico!
What's so funny?
Such a pity that you should die never knowing about your noble origins. I could tell from the start that absurd show-off was not the one. The scepter is all-knowing. No, I seek the chosen heir of the great sage Kupus, one of the 7 who sealed away the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn!
You know, Dulmagus never would have been this forthcoming with us when it comes to spelling out his plans and giving us information. This has to be a bit of her leaking out.
And that, David, is you.
What a ridiculous haircut.
What a pity that the one who should be protecting you is unaware of his responsibility. I wondered when you turn up.
Don't call me a turnip.
Fine. I knew I'd have to fight you somewhere along the way. Still, I have to admit I'll be a little sad to watch you die.
Okay, Dulmagus definitely would not have been sad to see us die. Oh, fuck, we gotta fight Jessica. Mushroom Squad, get out here and do our bidding for us, would you? It's your job, Mushroom Squad, to protect us. It's your heritage. And all of your little baby monster spawns over the years will continue to protect our bloodlines. What is this? Shadows from another dimension. Okay. Not bad. Snooze. I wonder if she's got all the same spells and stuff that she learned when she was in my party. I could definitely make her a fearsome foe. You know what? If they defeat all the shadows, that's good enough. It isn't affected by the wind sickles. Okay. No, that's definitely a dual mega spell. So the answer is don't focus on the shadows at all, because she's just going to instantly respawn them. Good to know. We send them forward so we can learn some tactics early on. We're going to zap them. Oh crap. I should probably take over commands for those two. Forgot that I have them on tactics, damn it. Like, Angelo, you should definitely be multi-healing right there. And I want them focusing on her because Plump can probably kill the shadows with, his zap attack. So, Plump attack... Yangus. I want you to buff us. So far, I've not seen any reason to be too terrified of this fight. And multi-heal. Top everyone off, Angelo. That spell can heal up to 100 damage per person, I'm pretty sure, so... It's pretty nice. Come on, Jess. Well, as long as we've been fighting together, fight it. We're your pals. We're your three amigos. Oh, God. Angelo, I don't even know what I want you to do. Swoosh, thwack. You know what? Just buff us again. I wish you had some anti-magic spells. 3 damage. That's unacceptable right there. She's like, 3 amigos, huh? Well, I don't need 3 amigos when I've got 6 of them. You were saying? Okay, I think I'll continue to zap. Yangus. Penny Pincher. Special technique that steals gold. No. So dumb. Why would anyone use that? Hell of blows directed randomly against 1 or more enemies. I want to see that. He hasn't used it at all yet. If I'm not mistaken. I was really hoping you would waste a turn summoning more shadows. I could strike down. That was impressive, actually. That new bow is amazing. I don't even know what to do now. Plump. Full heal yourself, because I want Angelo to do that again. Takes 4 MP. Kafrizzle! That's kind of terrifying. Only 72? Hell, your AoE attack does 50 to 60 per person. Okay. Have you attack, and multi-shot again. Jess, you don't even know how to control the power of that scepter. You're doing a horrible job compared to Dual Magus. It was far more terrifying. You need to up your game, girl. Also, Plump. Might as well have you Omni heal, attack, and multi-shot. I just get the feeling this is not going to be a very hard or long fight. Go ahead. Whack him again. This is the type of situation where multi-shot would not be that useful. Probably spread out his attacks. So... Zap. Attack her and... Capable of felling an instantly. An instantly. Animally, that's horrible. Okay. Must use Cherub Shot with this. 46 damage, but 4 MP. Do that twice and I could have a multi-heal. Not really self-sustaining in a dangerous fight. Starting to think I need to get Yangus to just, psych up and then unleash hell. It's not like he needs to heal or anything like that. Of course you're gonna summon more. You're too slow, Jess. You don't have those fancy moves that the Clown Man did. So, when in doubt, zap the enemies. Psych up one more time. What to do, what to do. Plump won't go first, but yeah. I had to imagine that maybe he would kill all the shadows, but no. Not gonna be that lucky. Okay. The shadows tickle. And they are definitely spooky. The thought of like walking down the street or an alley and seeing those things on the walls or something is kind of spooky. Plump, heal up Yangus. I think you're done psyching up. Let's unleash your anger, Yangus. Before Angelo gets the killing blow and takes all the glory. 192 damage. Why do you hate Plump so much? Come on. What did I ever do to you? Attack, multi-shot. I always feel like it doesn't take long for me to, like, fall into a routine in fights. It's the same set pattern of attacks. All in a row, and it's always like that in JRPGs, it feels like. I mean, the boss... the enemies you fight only have a certain number of attacks, and even though they might come out random, there's still only so many ways for them to manifest. He's just gonna shrug that off. No, 84 damage? Say the magic man, you're gonna cast spells on him as if he matters, or as if he cares. Plump, go ahead and full heal Angelo. She's gotta be almost dead. I don't want to waste 3 turns psyching up for her to just get murdered by Angelo here. Okay. Yeah, see? I can sense it. Evil Jessica is defeated. Doesn't even have a custom name, just evil in front of it. 9,000 experience. Suck on that, Jess. You'll wish you were here for this later. It's a lot of fights.
It's not possible. No human could match the power of the scepter. You won't get away with this.
We already have once.
Now you'll see the true power of this scepter. Already it has ended the bloodlines of 4 of the sages.
How does the scepter not know that she's one of the bloodlines?
And every one of you will perish.
I mean, that's what the ghost said, right?
Move! Move! Just in the nick of time. The barrier is ready. You villainous fiend! Take my life, would you? Well, you'll have to break through my barrier first. Alakazam!
Oh, come on! Quick, somebody catch her. Or not. Angelo, that would have been perfect for him to just slide over there and catch her.
I am a mastermind.
He could have been Rico Suave right there.
Well done. You did a fine job of keeping her at bay until I was ready. I must reward you. You may have the honor of finishing her off. Do you accept?
No, I'm not going to finish her off. I mean, if you give me the honor of finishing her off and then I choose not to, does that count?
What? Why on earth not? Explain yourself.
Well, it's a long story, but basically she's a friend, the scepter is evil and possessed. Looked like your dog was about ready to pick it up and chew on it, so we've got bigger problems than killing someone who's innocent. How about that?
Well. So, this girl is a friend of yours.
I don't see Poochie over there.
And she's been under some kind of curse ever since you defeated the Dual Magus.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, hardly a good excuse. But I don't care anymore. The girl is yours to do with as you please. Consider it a reward for attempting to protect my life.
Attempting? I'd say we succeeded.
There won't be any financial reward, of course.
Of course not. This game couldn't possibly afford to give us a good amount of gold for anything we do.
Wait. Where's Sir Leopold?
Where's the scepter?
He's gone. He must have been scared off by all the disturbance. David, go and find Sir Leopold at once.
Yes, Master.
David, were you listening to the witch at all? You're royalty. The party carry the unconscious Jessica to the inn. She appears to be having some kind of dream from which she cannot wake up.
I heard this story from my great-grandmother. She told me how her own great-grandmother was a renowned sage who came from the Western continent to be married.
A sage? What do you mean?
I didn't really understand at first either. But apparently, even though she was a woman, she was a master of sword fighting and magic.
Really? So, maybe that's why you're so good at them too. Maybe it came from her.
If only. But I'm not under any illusions. I'm sure there's room for improvement with my sword work, and any real magician would think my magic's just child's play.
You think? Well, I can't do either. If you ask me, your magic's amazing.
Thanks, but it really isn't. In fact, if you ask me, I wasn't the one who inherited our ancestors' magic. I think it was you, Jessica. I'm sure there are abilities and skills that haven't yet been awakened in you, but one day they will be. And I can't wait to see you when that day comes.
You can't wait to see her shaking her ass and her tits at monsters and charming them before she melts their face off with fire? Okay. It's the original Dragon Quest guy. That's what he looks like, I swear. That was Edward's armor, wasn't it? Not like the rags we wear. Fucking Gohan.
Ah, she's finally coming to.
King Trode. Gov.
Hey, murderer.
What happened? I feel like I've just woken up from a really long dream.
Ah, it looks like you're back with us at last. Don't you remember? You disappeared the day after we defeated Dulmagus.
Yes, I do remember. But wasn't that all a dream?
No, it wasn't a dream.
I was being controlled by a hideous magical force. Just like Dulmagus was.
You know, the only problem I have with that, Jess, is that Dulmagus actively hunted out the scepter. So he was definitely evil before it.
It was this huge, terrible, evil, magical being. The Lord of Darkness. Rapthorn.
At least he didn't say something like, the profound darkness.
But I found some things out. Listen, I've got so much to tell you.
Aha, she was spying on it the whole time.
There's no need to rush. Just take your time and start at the beginning.
Yes. Rapthorn was ordering me to do things. He told me to seek out and destroy the heirs of the Seven Sages so his seal would be broken. Rapthorn once terrorized the world, and it was the Seven Sages who managed to seal away his soul. They didn't have the power to destroy him completely, but they shut his soul away in the scepter and sealed it with their mystical blood. Rapthorn's curse seeks to destroy those sages' heirs. Master Rylus, my brother Alistair, Abbot Francisco, and the man from Baccarat too.
Really?
Everyone who's being killed has been an heir of one of the Seven Sages.
The plot thickens. Do you mean to say that the reason Medea and I haven't been turned back to normal is also to do with this Rapthorn fellow?
I don't know, but there are only 3 heirs left. David and 2 others.
You're one of them, apparently, Jess. Come on.
If the heirs of all 7 sages are wiped out, Rapthorn's seal will be broken and he'll escape from the scepter. That's it! The scepter! King Trode, where is it? Where's the scepter?
Where's the evil scepter that you kept chained up in your castle before it was stolen? Why has no one been worried about this scepter before?
You mean the royal treasure? Come to think of it, I don't know. I lost sight of it in all of the hullabaloo.
No! David's in danger. Whoever picks up the scepter will fall under Rapthorn's control. We have to find it. We have to save David. Come on! We must find the scepter before it's too late.
Well, shit. What if it's already too late? David's in danger. Whoever picks it up will kill him. Rip his throat out. I realize we had no choice, but fighting a lady goes against everything I believe in. Then again, I've never had a thing for aggressive women. What about you, Yangus? The scepter went missing about the time that the Domenico bloke was up to his tricks. Cool. We'll be in a right fix if it's fallen into the sea or something. I can't swim. New fires seem to be springing up before we've managed to extinguish the old ones. Just look at me. I'm still afflicted with this intolerable curse. Still, I suppose now is hardly the time for a grumble. We must hurry, Plump. No, I didn't want to talk to you at all. In fact, I was like looking at the door here. What's wrong with you? Even though maybe I should stay. Since I'm apparently hurt. I'll stay alone overnight. Because why not? Okay, well, let's leave. Maybe my companions will join me out here in the field. You gonna join me yet? I guess Jess is still not in the mood for it. Has anyone seen a rabid dog? Looking for a rabid dog. What are you doing up here, sir? That good-for-nothing apprentice of mine has done a runner. He must have slipped off in all the excitement. What a lazy, bleeding clothes horse. Well, he tried. Also, before I forget, we've got the alchemy pot here. It's been done for quite a while. We make a dark robe. Okay. Now, what were some of the other recipes? Uber Warhammer, no. Zombie Slayer, no. Spiked armor. The life bracer. Some kind of ring plus a gold bracer. I want to say recovery ring. Plus gold bracer. I don't know what the recovery ring does. I'm going to assume that it replenishes hit points every combat turn or something. And there we go. It actually worked. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So, let's see. What do we got? Magic vestment. Not any better. Where's those spooky ass dark robes at? I want to see if they're cursed or not. If I was dark robes, where would I be hiding at? Right here. A jet black robe that makes it easier to dodge attacks. Holy crap. Takes Yangus's defense all the way up to 170. Please don't be cursed. Please don't be cursed. Okay. A robe that reduces damage suffered while the wearer is asleep. Put that in the bag for now. Damn, Yangus. You're a freaking powerhouse right now. Delightful hairband sporting a pair of perky bunny ears. What's the coral hairpin do again? Okay, whatever. Got more important things to do, like find Sir Leopold. Jessica had the scepter in her hand, but it went flying when Domenico done his hocus pocus bit. Yeah, you said the same thing you said in there. Let's go check back by the dog pen. Surely Sir Leopold wouldn't go very far, right? And stay around the area he knows. There you are. Thank you so much. I'll never forget how you saved my life. I just can't work out why she went for me, though. It doesn't make any sense. She said I was an heir to a great sage, but she's got it wrong. I'm just an ordinary man. I'm nothing more than a servant. Master Domenico is the noble one, and I'll always serve him to the very best of my ability. Anyway, there's no time to stand around chatting. I've got to go and look for Sir Leopold. I wonder where he went to. Surely he wouldn't be in the house. That would just be ridiculous. I like how we can come in here now. Okay. Let's go check the southern gate real quick. See if anybody saw him. Did you see a dog come this way? When that girl brandished that stick she had, it was as if my whole body had been drained of energy. There was no way I could have defeated her with a sword alone. No, I've learned a valuable lesson. Okay. Nope. Thought maybe if he was down here, we'll get close to the exit and then pull the trigger. Let's go inside and talk to Domenico real quick. Master Domenico's become thoroughly depressed since Leopold ran away. It must have been a terrible shock for him. If you're looking for him, he'll be in the dining hall about now, or he'll be dining about now. So where does he dine at? Up in his room, maybe? Hello, asshole. Oh, it's you. I've not been feeling well ever since seeing that little witch off, you know. It's not a physical matter. I've just got an uneasiness that I can't seem to shake. It's hard to put into words, but I'm gripped by the feeling I've made a most almighty blunder. But a great Domenico does not suffer from indecision and regret. I'm in no mood to talk now. Leave me. Come back and save me later if you need something. What I need to know is if you took your dog anywhere. Where would your dog go? Did he have any favorite areas?
Ah!
Oh crap.
Someone help! Come quickly! It's David!
Oh man. I don't like this town. I don't like this family. I don't like these people anymore. There's so much drama. David and Domenico. What?
It's Leopold. He's got David with the scepter. Ah!
Of course he does.
Now, there are only two left. You will interfere no more.
Did he just like jump into the church? Are you dead, David? Did you really die?
Please, go after Sir Leopold. He's the only one who makes Master Domenico happy. Without Sir Leopold, Master Domenico would be so unhappy. Master.
You deserve to die. Honestly.
What's happened?
Your dog just killed him.
David? Esteemed heir to the great sage Cooper's? Why has it taken me so long to realize? I couldn't protect you. All the magic that has been in my family for generations. My ancestors brought me and Cooper's heir together for a reason, but no. Just thinking about it is too painful. Is unbearable.
I really hope the game's not expecting me to have any sympathy now, because I fucking have none.
I must apologize if I worried you. It hit me the moment I saw poor David's body. Now, everything is clear. It appears I was put on this world as part of a grander design to fulfill my family's destiny. That is, protecting the heir of one of the great sages. Protecting David. This has always been my duty. But somewhere along the way, my ancestors let the power go to their heads. We lost sight of our true purpose. If only I'd realized all this sooner, I could have prevented this tragedy. I ordered my servants to bury David as the heir to a great sage should be buried. But nothing can put right the wrong I have done. I am not fit to show my face in public. Will you do me one last favor?
Is this a genuine heartfelt request and not an order?
I know it was my Leopold who ended David's life. It pains me to have to ask you, but will you destroy him for me? Will you avenge the spilt blood of the sages? That creature isn't my Leopold anymore. He's being controlled by some evil magic.
That dog was always rotten to the core, just like you.
I know this won't make amends for my unforgivable ignorance, but it's all I can do now. And I owe you something too, for all the trouble I have caused you. Oh, yes. I see that the girl has yet to unlock her true potential as a magician. Allow me to awaken the dormant powers within you.
This seems like a trick. She's like 10 times the magician you are. She learns ka-sizzle, ka-zizzle, ka-crackle.
People say they saw Leopold heading north out of town. That's where you should start looking.
Okay.
I'm sorry to have to ask this of you. I wish you the best of luck.
what a transition to the happy music. So yeah, I have no feelings about this. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because magic was involved in controlling both of their actions anyways, an ancient spell. David was a weenus who took a beating and ate dog food simply because the magic made him.
Wait a minute, Gov.
And Domenico was an asshole for basically the same reasons, I think. What, Jess?
It's nothing much, but ever since we defeated Dulmagus, and I picked up the scepter, I haven't been able to speak my own mind.
Have your eyes always been red? Have you been smoking?
So I just wanted to say this now. I don't feel like I've avenged my brother's death at all. I don't know who or what this Lord of Darkness Rapthorn is, but we can't afford to relax while the scepter is still missing. I don't intend to stop searching until we've found that scepter and sealed Rapthorn away again. So, I guess we'll be spending a lot more time together?
Welcome back to the party. Wasn't the same without you.
Did that come out a bit strange?
No. Maybe a little bit, but it's only because your shirt is like half gone and you bent over, but whatever.
Really?
It's not here or there.
Thanks. You're sweet. You know that?
I can be when I need to be. So, I think what we're gonna do, first off, you have absolutely nothing, Jessica. Well, it's your lucky day. Robe of Serenity. Take that. I'm gonna dress her all up with a bunch of good stuff. Let's see. Ring that makes the wearer resistant to confusion attacks. That might be useful. Half tempted to dress her up as a bunny girl. Perfect for bunny girls. No, I don't think being a bunny girl would actually help us. Increases the wearer's attack power. Belt. Increases attack power. Magical hat. I really want to give her a full bunny girl outfit, but I don't, like, we've got the ears, we've got the armor, we've got the tail. There is another thing I wanted to make. I could think of it. Dragon tail whip. It was the dancer's mail or something like that. Have that. Now you need a shield, I think. A light shield? Can you use a light shield? Okay, so what are we missing? An accessory, I think? Coral hairpin. Defense, defense, defense. Provocative underwear for seductive ladies. Tempting. I think we'll give her... I do want to check the magic vestment real quick. That is an increase in defense. No. I want her to use that damn item we've crafted, so... a silky, soft, and comfortable accessory. We'll give her the Ring of Clarity for now. And I don't think you really need any items, so don't get any. Let's go ahead and save it. I'm going to end the video here. Whenever we come back, we will head north in search of Sir Leopold and the scepter. Fucking dog. Who would have guessed we'd be fighting a possessed dog? How do we even move this scepter? Anything or anyone who seems to touch it goes crazy with demonic power. And Trode, you should really be ashamed of yourself for not knowing more about this scepter. And it came from your kingdom.